Welcome to Find It. I have found my way to Belize and I'm bringing you with me. How y'all doing? Check out the scenery. Amazing. Now, I usually have someone here as my guest to help inspire us to find something, but it's just me tonight. So I want to ask myself, what do I have to offer to help someone find something? And what I want to talk about is just exactly this. I am here in Belize mainly because my bestie, it's her birthday, and they scheduled this, and it's an amazing adventure for us. And I love her so much. And there's a group of 8 of us here. And I didn't do a social media post for her birthday, but I'm going to say right now, I'm so grateful for our friendship. And I'm so grateful for all of us here and for us to take this time to get away together and make new memories. And you know what? You guys can too. And what I want to talk about today is I had Steve Rizzo on my show a couple weeks ago, and he talked about finding happiness in the now. And basically, he said most people put their happiness on hold. Think about that. Put your happiness on hold. Oh, I'm going to go here on vacation when I lose X amount of weight because I don't like the way I look in a bathing suit. Or, you know what? I'm going to wait and go on vacation after I retire and I've built up a great retirement plan, And I can just say, take it from my parents who have told me for the last several years, now is the time, Debbie. Now is the time. In their circumstances, wanted to save up a ton of money, and then dad was going to retire and they were going to buy a home in Florida and all the stuff that my grandparents did. But you know what? They took care of their parents. And then once they passed, they were older and now they can't really get away. So she tells me, go, do. Don't put your happiness on hold. You're right, Steve Rizzo. That resonated with me. And all of us need to check ourselves every once in a while. And you know what? Maybe a beach vacation isn't your jam. What is? What can you find in your life that you know brings you joy? It may be hiking in a cold region, or it may be hiking in general in a mountainous range or whatever. I always say too, it's funny when people look at social media and they take like, oh, they're doing this or they're doing that. And it's a bleep in time. And also, is it something you really want to do? And if it is, you go do it. And, I've had people say, Debbie, we can't yet because we have this or we have that. I think that we're very resourceful and you can. And I've met several people in the last few months who were homeless, who are now billionaires. And in the moments of poverty, they kept this really positive mindset that is what helped them come out of that. So I guess for me, and I'm not trying to be too serious, but it really is something. And I want to tell you this morning, I have a really sketchy cell phone service, but on Messenger, my daughter sent me this. Mom, I didn't want to get up today. She's not feeling well. I woke up and I was like, I'm about to call in sick. She said, I have tours today at the law school, but I heard you in my head say, don't fall back on your commitments. So really, this isn't the same thing as like putting your happiness on hold, but it's also about the voices that you have in your head. Like, she thinks that voice in her head is me, but it's really her voice now. I raised her that way. I raised my son that way, to go do. If you have a commitment, do it. So I'm switching gears on you a little bit here, but the whole point is mindset. I have streamers. Um, we've been having a party here in Belize, but I'm going to go over to. So the other point to this is the voices in your head are the people who are around you the most. So make sure the people that you have in your life, those voices that are around you and that you want to be in your mind and in your head. Because if you're around people who constantly bring you down and suck your joy out, then you need to remember to back away from that a little bit and find your people who will lift you up. So while I say, and Tori says to me, Mom, you're the voice in my head telling me don't fall back on commitments, it's really her own voice. It's just what she's been around and it's what she knows. So I want to tell you guys now, let's switch gears a little bit. I am so excited about some of the adventures we've gone on while we're in Belize, thanks to the Bensons. And well, first of all, let's show you this crowd. Okay, so this is the guys with their Belize hats. How fun. And then this is the girls. How fun is that? I love it. And then we actually went snorkeling. We had an hour boat ride out to a coral reef that's protected, and we snorkeled. It was so beautiful. And there's something about going underwater and only being able to hear your own breath that's so relaxing to me. I enjoyed it so much. Let's see what this is. Okay, this is when we had coconuts knocked down out of the tree and cracked open poolside. It was a great experience, and we just drank the milk right out of the coconut milk, right out of the coconut. And then did you guys know that when they're brown, the brown coconut, that's when it's already really not very much milk in it, and it's the actual white coconut that you can eat the pieces. But when they're yellow like that, that's where you get most of the milk. So it was just a funny little tidbit of information I got while I was here. I want to show you the hopper. So we took 2 flights and a hopper to get here. And look at this.
Woke up this morning at the bottom of my bed. I looked around. This is what I said. Thank you, Lord, for another day. All the blessings. Woke up.
Isn't that amazing? That sun set in the clouds. It was just so moving and yummy and wonderful. Also, I wanted to talk about, and I know I've only been on here 9 minutes. I'm not too chatty. I'm about ready to wrap this up. Remember this. Don't put your happiness on hold. Live every day. And Steve Rizzo also said, hey, you know what? When you go through your week and you can't wait for the weekend, you'll probably get to your weekend and you'll be underwhelmed. So it's a mindset to appreciate every single day, even when you go to work, even when the weather's bad, all these different things. Just appreciate what you have in the moment and remember the people that you put around you and the things that you hear on a regular basis are going to end up being the voices in your own head. So surround yourself with people who bring you joy. Surround yourself with like-minded people in the way of lifting you up. Okay? Let's get another picture of this. Na na na. And did you know that tonight is the largest moon, full moon of the year? Tonight, July 13th, is the largest full moon of the year. So I encourage everyone to step outside and let Mother Moon shine brightly down on you. And some people make moon water, and that's where you just fill a glass bottle or something with a lid, fill it up with water, sit it outside, and let the energy of the full moon penetrate the water, and then you drink the water. But when you do this, you're supposed to breathe good intentions into it, like what I want to let go of and the good things I want to bring into my life. And then you drink it the next day and you appreciate Mother Moon energizing that with all these great intentions. But since we're in Belize, what about this is a bottle. It's not water. It's champagne. I'm going to set water and champagne and let the moon energize it and drink some mimosas in the morning. What do you think of that? How y'all doing? Let's go to comments. Let's see if anybody has any comments. Let's see what's going on. No, we do not. We just have viewers today. So I'm going to wrap this up. We don't have any questions. I'm not ignoring anyone, but I see people are watching and I so appreciate you. Let me just say this. I see you and I know the people who are constantly here for me and to listen to my messages and to listen to my guests. And I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And I want to give you a big thumbs up and a big old virtual hug and let you know I am grateful. So with that, I'm going to get ready to bring y'all to my exit, my outro, and I will see you again next Wednesday with a guest, and I'll be posting about that so you know you can tune in and ask this. It's a guy, and he's pretty cool. So stay tuned for next week. Kisses. Toodles.